Hey guys, Mike from BTech Reviews here, and today we're going to share some Amazon smartphone unlock deals. So thanks again for reposting this. I think it was King of Tech Deals, and I think Alter Tech and Kevin Breeze made a couple of responses and posts about this. But first of all, shout outs to you guys, by the way, who were sharing the deals on these specific items, right? And for those of you guys who are interested, all of these links will be in the description in this, video. So if you guys click those links, again, I get a small kickback, so it does help out the channel at no extra cost to you. So just just a heads up on that for those of you who are interested in these Black Friday deals, which I'm going to share with you guys currently. So again, let me see if I can make the screen a little bit bigger here. So there you go. There's me, of course, looking all handsome and rugged over here. But anywho, so we have some Black Friday deals going on. And it's already on sale. Again, these are limited time deals for some unlocked phones that I'm going to share with you guys really quick. So first device would be the Moto G Power 2021. It's a 3-day battery unlocked, made by the US by Motorola. 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal memory, and it does have a 64 megapixel camera. Or I'm sorry, a 48 megapixel camera. Ooh, what's going on with Honey over here? And again, I haven't reviewed this phone specifically, but actually this does look like a pretty solid device, right? And it's normally, again, $249, so you're actually getting about $70 off, which is a 28% off deal. Not too bad. If you're a Prime member, it's free shipping, right? So let's go back to the other screen over here. Next would be the TCL branded phone, which I've actually reviewed several. What's up, Magic Tech, MTR? What's up? What's good, homie? How's it going? Thanks for joining in, by the way. Just sharing some of the love here that we're getting from some of these Amazon deals that I think it was your buddy King of Tech Deals, aka Mill Hustles, or his evil twin at least. So again, we have another device here, the Tcl10 Sc, which is one of their lower range phones, right? But again, you still get decent specs. You get 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal memory, a 4,000 milliamp battery. You get a triple camera setup, right? So again, TCL has actually been relatively impressive as of late, in my opinion. I do have the TCL20 Pro 5G, and I'm loving that device, right? So again, this is one of their lower end phones, which again, some of their lower end phones are actually still relatively good. And again, at 127 unlocked, you can take this to any carrier, and you'll be able to use it on AT&T, T-Mobile, etc. Like that. Let's see next, and let's see who else is chatting here. What's it looks like John. I don't know if he's left or if he's still there. But next device again would be the Moto E 2020 version. Of course, Motorola. I was a big fan of their G series phones, which you don't really see a lot of anymore. But again, this is the Moto E 2020, and it's unlocked, right? So it's got 2 gigs of internal memory with 32 gigs of storage or usage. I did review this phone, or I did make an unboxing of this phone, so there's a few videos on my channel about it, so you guys can check that out. At 119 though, again, it's normally retailing for 149. You guys can certainly check that out. It's got a very nice looking big screen on it. Camera quality is pretty decent also. Let me see, but for the most part, again, you get a 20% off savings on that one. Not too bad. And again, the items are in the link. So Oscar Federico, MTR, John, I'm still here. Okay, yeah, sorry, it's because my StreamYard says that no one's here. That's why. So what's up, Oscar Federico? How's it going? Bro, I don't really get a lot of viewers on my channel, man, especially when I do live streams. I know you and like CV Tech, you guys get a pretty good amount of hits. Even Tito, you guys get at least minimum of like 10 viewers, man. But for my live streams, for whatever reason, I don't know why, even with my subscriber count, I only get maybe like 5 to 7 max usually on a good day. On a great day, I'll get like 10. But anywho, next phone would be the OnePlus Nord N200 5G unlocked. So this was actually one of the better budget phones of 2021. And I've never actually used this device myself, but I did have the Nord N100, which I did have that phone, and that phone was very impressive for the price that I got it for. I ended up selling it not too long after, but of course only because I needed the money. But these are very nicely designed phones. They're very smooth and solid. Also, 90 hertz refresh display. You got a full HD plus screen. Again, I'm just reading off the specs there, but again, this phone normally retails for $239. and it's a 5G phone, right? It's probably one of the cheaper 5G phones that you can get out there that has pretty decent specs. And again, you have that 90 hertz refresh rate, very solid device at $199. Again, you can check that link out in the description for the video, right? And again, I reposted all those already, at least for the main devices that you're going to see here, okay? But yeah, I mean, again, where's everyone at? Again, not a lot of people watch my channel, man. Unfortunately, you know, even though, you know, my channel kind of blew up a little bit this past month because I posted a video of the fingerprint sensor of the Pixel 6 Pro and, you know, how good it isn't working. You know, the channel just really doesn't get that much traction. You know what I mean? I'm actually losing subscribers. You know, sometimes I'll just get 0 days without subscribers, getting new subscribers. So that kind of stinks. But let's see. Gabriella Valentine says, I need a phone with a good camera. You know, there's a lot of good phones out there. Again, one of them being promoted on this deal right now is the OnePlus 9 Pro. You know what I mean? And Altered Tech, he will definitely back that up, right? So again, if you want a smartphone with a very solid camera, obviously you would want to look at the OnePlus 9 Pro. Again, this is one of the this is their flagship device basically of the year, and a lot of good things from a lot of tech reviewers is being said about this. Now, of course, it's a very underrated phone at the same time because, you know, it comes in different colors as well. I do like the silver, but if, you know, you're a girl, the purple one looks nice, and of course the solid black looks good. Also, I also like the green. But in any case, very solid phone. Again, it's not something that I've looked at previously, but again, you can get it for looks like $200 off. This phone normally retails for over $1,000. So right now for the Amazon Black Friday deals, it's going for $799. So that's a great deal in my opinion. Almost a $300 savings. So keep an eye out on that. Again, let's take a look here. And again, if you're looking for a smartphone that has a good screen or a good phone, a good camera, excuse me, you want to look at the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro as well. So I have the Blue 90 Pro, but when I send pictures and videos and text messages, the quality turns out bad. Yeah, so the reason for this is usually because of the codec on the phone. So, you know, a lot of those, I guess, Chinese manufactured phones, they're relatively inexpensive, right? Even though they claim to have really good specs, right? But a lot of the times, you know, they'll send you devices that have really, you know, just bad codecs or bad imaging processing in general, right? So again, if you're looking for a good device, you know, I would definitely recommend either the Tcl10 Pro 5G, the Pixel 6, or the Pixel 6 Pro, or again, even any OnePlus phones. A lot of these phones will have very good camera setups on this. So again, if you're looking for an even better deal, you can get the OnePlus 8T. It's a 5G unlocked phone, and again, 48 megapixel quad camera setup, 256 gigabytes of internal memory. I'm not a fan of the color here though, but it looks like you can get this in 2 different colors. Although of course the silver color is going to be a little bit more expensive. Now, of course, if you look at the one that's this color, you know, it's the color on the outside is not really going to matter. It's going to matter on how the phone actually performs, right? And the usability of it. So if you look at the specs on the OnePlus 8T, again, you're getting 120 hertz fluid or 90 hertz display. Again, it's a very big screen on that. Again, you're getting 256 gigs of internal storage. It's 12 gigs of RAM, so it's going to be a snappy phone as well. So again, if you guys are looking for something a little bit in the cheaper market, you can look at that. Let's go back here. Again, I'm just going over the devices listed on the page that they shared. Now, if you're looking for something a lot cheaper, you know, you can get a Tracfone, right? Again, Tracfone TCL10 which it's a 4G phone. It's only got 32 gigs of internal memory. This might be a phone for someone that doesn't really care to have like a lot of high-end specs and someone that just really needs a phone for text messaging, calling, and maybe watching some YouTube videos, if anything, right? But again, this phone right now is $32, you know, and again, this is limited time. So again, for someone looking at a lesser expensive phone, they're all made in China. Yeah, you're right, John. They're all made in China. No, not really. Samsung phones are made in Korea, aren't they? Anyways, Google phones are not made in China. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Let's see. Oscar Federico said, not much, bro. Is chilling at the hospital. Man, John, I need to get that. I need to get that camera that you ordered, by the way, man, because that camera, that 2K camera that you ordered, like this is a Logitech webcam, and I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that. right now StreamYard only allows me to shoot up to 720p because I use StreamYard. I need to try that Restream app though, just because I know you Restream. I don't know if it gives you a higher end. Do you pay for Restream or is it a free service? I think Tito pays for or he has the free version of it, right? But me personally, like I just prefer. I'm fine with my Logitech. This does shoot in 1080p. If necessary. The lighting in my room is not that great, so I do have like a light on me over here, which I can either brighten or darken, just depending. So like if I wanted to, I can like brighten or darken it a little, make my skin tone a little more real looking. But anyways, let's go back to the Black Friday deals over here. Or here we go. Can I move myself around, or is it gonna stay like that? Here, let's get rid of that really quick. There you go. So that way you guys can see more of it on bigger screen there. So again, the next phone that I want to help advertise for the Amazon Black Friday deals is the Motorola Edge. Now, if you guys are looking for a very sleek looking phone with a bleeding edge display, look no further. The Motorola Edge will take care of you on that. Now, of course, this is the 2020 version, right? But if you look at it, it's got a 64 megapixel camera, 6 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of internal memory. So out of the box, you're getting a very nice looking phone. Looks like it might even come with a bumper, so you won't have to worry about, I guess, damaging the device itself. But this is a phone that I actually wanted to look at last year. Unfortunately, the money was not there. And again, they're advertising the Razer Edge also. But this is a very nice alternative if you want something that's under the $500 range. And it's a good-looking device. And again, right out of the box, it looks like it's running Android 10. So not the latest version of Android, obviously Android 12. But Android, anything above Android 9, I would say is still pretty stable, and you'll still get those security updates. Now, of course, who knows if that phone's going to get Android 11? But even then, at the end of the day, you still get a 4,500 milliamp battery. It says up to two days of battery. You have turbocharging, a 6.7-inch OLED display, which again, that will match up with the Pixel 6 Pro. The Pixel 6 Pro has about the same size screen. I think it's a little bit bigger, but anywho. It's the same bleeding edge display. If you think about it, it's an OLED display. It's a 5G capable phone, and specs look pretty decent. And again, I haven't looked at this one personally, but it looks like a phone that I would like to test out at some point. You know what I mean? If they make a second version of it, at least. Okay, let's see. You use the free version, yeah, man. I've been watching your live streams with CB Tech, and it looks pretty good. And even though it's a free version, you could always invite you on. Well, I wasn't planning to be on long, John. Maybe another night, man. Unfortunately, I'm just here to share the deals really quick, and then I'm going to get off because I have a few errands to run, man. So I do apologize about that. But hey, one of these days I got to have you and CV, and who knows, whoever else on. Also Tito as well. Get you guys going in on the chat, right? But I appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate you joining in on the chat, dude. That's really awesome, And I hope you're doing well. I know you were going to school for something. I don't know if you finished school already, right? But in any case, hope that went well, man. So the next phone that I want to look at here is the Samsung Z Flip 3. So this is something that Latrell will get happy about me sharing, right? But again, normally $1,000 phone. And again, this phone is marked down $150 less. I really prefer these phones over the fold phones. I think they look a lot better, and I think they're just more practical than having a big foldable phone. But that's just me, I guess. But Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3, 256 gigs of internal memory. Again, it's a Samsung phone, so you're going to get high-end specs, right, as far as like the camera goes, everything like that. And the cool part is it's a foldable phone. You know what I mean? You're going to get that little area on the outside that will, again, give you your notifications when the phone is closed. And again, if you're into foldable displays, it's the way to go. You get different color options over here. Again, I don't know too much about these phones, but again, it looks like it says it's got 8 gigs of internal memory or internal ROM, which is good. I don't know how good these cameras are. I haven't really heard a lot of feedback on those, but I mean, again, it's a Samsung phone. You guys know how Samsung phones work. If you've ever owned like a Galaxy series phone, majority of the time they take really good pictures. They tend to oversaturate or over sharpen some of the pics in general, but for the most part, these phones are good. So again, that's for the 256 gig. If we're looking at the 128 gigabyte variant, it's $849. So it's about the same price if you look at it. So you might as well just get the 256 gig version at the same price at no extra cost. And again, the last phones I guess that I'm going to be sharing is probably the Z Fold 3. So again, this is a phone that Latrell is going to share. Oscar Federico, thanks again for joining in. Don't forget to smash the like button, by the way, guys, if you guys are joining in. And let me know how this is looking on how is it sounding? How is it looking? Is the stream looking okay? Right. But yeah, again, check out the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Again, normally a phone that's close to $2,000. And Gabriella, again, I have if you're still here, Gabby, again, I have all these links posted in the description below. So if you're interested in looking at any of these smartphones, the links are already in the description of this video. So all you have to do is just click that way. And again, it helps the channel out. So again, if you guys are not aware, I am an Amazon affiliate person. And again, I help share, good deals on stuff like this. Now, I don't normally do this, right? That's more of Magic Tech's and whoever else King of Tech Deals thing. But again, since Black Friday is coming up, I just decided, hey, I'm going to get on and share these deals with you guys. Now, of course, you guys already know my channel is Budget Tech Reviews, B Tech Reviews, right? So I might make another video with phones that are a little bit cheaper than this, especially like between the $100 and $400 range. But again, the Galaxy Z Fold 3 is again $14.99 or $15.99, excuse me. You save $300, and again, you have other options here. But for the most part, if you want one of those flip phones that does a little more than normal, you can do a lot more things with a phone like this. You can watch videos in a bigger scale. You can play games in a bigger scale as well, right? And just little things that you can do with these phones that you can't do with normal smartphones as well. So again, $15.99, that's a pretty decent deal. 12 gigs of internal memory as far as the RAM goes. And it looks like you're going to get, I believe, 250 or actually, 512 gigs of storage. So the storage amount is crazy. So you can store movies, music, videos, pictures, and it's going to be very hard to fill a phone like that up with pictures and videos, unless you're shooting everything in 4K, right? I wouldn't think that you're going to fill that up anytime soon. Most of the phones that I have, I'll own them, and I never get like you're getting close to the memory warning. And that's usually because I only go for the 128 gigabits of memory. Now, keep in mind, I do go in there and I will go ahead and delete videos and pictures after a while, just to make sure that that doesn't happen quarterly, right? But again, you get 120 hertz AMOLED display, right? Foldable display. You get that 12 gigs of RAM, so the phone's going to be snappy. Again, if you watch Latrell's videos, he's done freeze tests on these phones. So he's literally put them in water, he's frozen them, taken them out, and then I don't know. Again, the phones still will work after the fact. So, a lot of these phones are claimed to not be very durable, but, at the end of the day, it's perception, right, on what you get with the phone. So again, that will be the last device that I am sharing here. I'm not going to really share like the total wireless phones because I don't have the link for that one. Neither the Okitel phones, even though I've seen these phones float around, but I just really haven't looked at them. And again, there's a lot of other rugged smartphones out there that people might be interested. Again, I'll go ahead and share that on the screen just so that you guys can see here. But for the most part, that's going to be the end of that list. You know what I mean? So there is a page 2, but I haven't looked at page 2. So let's see. But again, you have more Tracfone and Okitel phones. Again, don't make fun of me if I'm mispronouncing that, by the way. But again, guys, I just wanted to get on here and share those deals. See, sounds great. Let's see. It says, hey, Oscar. Let's see. Lucitor says Galaxy S20 FE for $250 at Walmart. So that's also a really good deal, right? And it's something that we might want to look up here also just in case. That was like Samsung's budget phone of last year, but that's still a really good deal. So am I still on the screen here? But again, guys, this is just what I wanted to share out. Lucitor, big shout out to you. Crypto mining in general, also hope you're still doing it, man. And again, thanks for continuing to support the channel. Again, let's go back here on the screen. And again, guys, all of these are linked up in the description below. So I do want to just keep that in mind, right? It does help out the channel. MTR still here. We got Lucitor, aka Maximilian. We got Gabriella, saying that she's still here. So Gabby, if you're there and you're a fan of the channel, and you're looking to purchase one of those phones, again, click the link. And even if you don't buy one of those phones in the links that I shared, anything that you purchase after that, I'll still get a small kickback for. So, again, it does help out the channel, and it does help me invest back into the channel by being able to purchase other devices in the future to look at. So, guys, again, I just wanted to jump on really quick to share this info with you. Again, this is Mike from B Tech Reviews. signing off. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys again.